The Coherent call was very bullish. Jim Anderson, MIT guy, is an absolute genius. He speaks so fast, and I'm just like, you're so hot. Let's just go through the most important parts that I have down. Supply is actually constrained on the indium phosphide side of things. Demand is extremely strong, and he talked about it out until 2028. He didn't give any oracle numbers or anything like that, but he said he has good visibility and customers are ordering years in advance now. That helps them ramp up his business. Ramp is his favorite word. The past couple quarters, they've talked a lot about deleveraging. The CFO in the last quarter, that was remain focused on this one. There was a question about deleveraging. We're going to continue to do that, but we want to invest in our business. The market right now loves to see that. They want to see the CapEx and management confident that they will fulfill demand and that demand will be there and be strong. So they both accomplish saying demand is extremely strong. An analyst had a question about the indium phosphide to laser capacity, and Jim Anderson was honestly like, I don't understand where that confusion comes from. The analyst said that the investors were asking him about that and he needed more color on it. And Jim Anderson just basically said, there's no demand problem. We are ramping demand faster and harder than we've ever done before, and he called it a step function in demand. I would have preferred him to use the word hockey stick. And then lastly, I would put this as the third most important point. Industrial lasers in the next quarter and into next year are supposed to flip positive. He thinks that they're going to be marginally up next quarter and then start growing. This has declined every single quarter this year as companies investing in manufacturing on these $500,000 lasers have pushed it off because of the big back better bill. Now, it might just be a headline number, but that kicking into positive is going to really help the growth rate. If you get more granular on it, the datacom segment has done extremely well. And there's a reacceleration in growth, as I said in my last video. Analysts on Bloomberg going into this only have 12% growth over the next 12 months, and then the 12 months after that have it going down to 8%. There is nothing in the numbers that justifies that. You're going to see tomorrow numerous upgrades and price target raises based on how bullish this print was and how bullish the narrative was. Networking in general is an incredibly undervalued part of the AI story. Specifically on optics, you can buy Lumentum, you could buy Coherent, you could buy Broadcom to get it all. You can't buy InnoLight because that's a Chinese company. I would just stay away from it, even if you could buy it. Coherent, to me, especially at this price, is going to be the winner. In 1.6T and 3.2T, they are going to gain market share. And remember all those estimates I gave you about how I could justify a $200 price target in 12 months? I think that's $225 now. And that has nothing to do with their market share growing. I think that's only upside. This is going to be a $500 stock in 3 years, in my opinion.